So hello everyone and welcome to this new video. Today I'm going to try one new thing, that is adding the voice on top, which might, at least I hope, make it more interesting for the explanations. Okay, without further ado, let's get started. Today's video is about cracking codes. So for those of you who don't know this type of brain teaser, you have a set of instructions about digits, and some of them are correct, some of them are wrong, and then you just have to put it all together and solve the puzzle. And yeah, so let me read the instructions for you. So here we have in the first row, one digit is correct and is at the right position. In the second row, one is correct but at the wrong position. In the third row, two are correct at the wrong positions. In the fourth row, none of them is correct. And then in the fifth and last row here, one is correct but is at the wrong position. So now you have to figure out the code with these instructions, and I'm going to give you 1 minute. For those who have already solved this kind of puzzle, you will find it very easy. It might take you maybe 20 seconds or less to figure it out. But during those 20 seconds or 1 minute, if you need more, yeah, please solve it with the timer. This helps you, yeah, it makes it more interesting, I hope. And yeah, that means, of course, you don't scroll over during the time you need to solve the puzzle. And if you would need more than 1 minute, then you can pause the video once the timer is running out. I mean, when you're running out of time, and then you solve the puzzle, and then you can unpause the video to continue. Okay, so this was the second rule, let's say. Anyway, I hope you're ready, so let's go. Okay, the time is up now, so let's look into this all together. Okay, so let me take my pointer here, well, a pen, so that we can write. So the first instruction, the first tip, is telling us that one of the digits is at the correct position. So one is correct and is at the right position. Well, with this tip alone, we cannot really make any decision. We cannot figure out anything yet, but it will help us with when we combine it with other tips. So let's move to the second one. The second one says that one of the digits is correct but at the wrong position. Now, combining these first two already, we can see that it says that here 1 is correct and at the right position, here 1 is correct but at the wrong position. We can safely discard 6 because if it was correct, it cannot be at the right and wrong position at the same time. So if you are removing this, we can safely remove 6 from all rows because we already know that it's simply not correct. Alright, now that we discarded those, it means that of course in the first row here it's either 8 or 2 that are correct, in which case they are already at the right position. And then we also know that the one of the digits is also 1 or 4, but in this case then it will be like 1 here or 4 here. If it's 4, that's correct. So yeah, let's move on. The third tip is telling us that 2 are correct but at the wrong position. So it's either 2 here or here, or 0 here or here. Yes, 0 here or here. But let's move on first. And we can see, well, okay, now that we know that 2 is correct also from here and here, and we know that 2 is at the right position here, then we can safely write 2 here. Okay, so we know that the last digit is 2. Now we need to figure out the first and second digits. Now here we know that none of these is correct. Of course, this means we can safely remove 7. Okay, we can safely remove 3. We can safely remove 8. We can safely remove 8 because none is correct here. Anyway, we could have removed it already from here once we have figured out that 2 is the correct digits here. So let's remove also 8 here, and we can also remove 8 here. Now we know that 0 is correct but at the wrong position, which means it can be here or here. But also here we know that 0 is correct and at the wrong position, which means we can safely say that 0 is here and not here. So this means we can safely write 0 here also, right? And this leaves us with here, like we know that 1 or 4, one of the 2 is correct but at the wrong position. It cannot be 1 because then it would have been at the right position. So we can safely say that it is 4. So here, what is the correct digit again? The correct code is 042. 042 is the correct code. So did you figure it out? Yeah. You can let me know in the comments how easy you found this. And now I will move on to the next question, which is very similar. So you have a set of tips and so on, and you try to solve it. I will give you 1 minute. Like in this first question, you will be able, of course, to pause it if you need more time, and of course if you finish before the 1 minute, you feel free to scroll and move on. So let's look at this, and then you will read the answer yourself without explanations and check if you were right or wrong. Okay, ready? Go. Okay, now I hope you have read the instructions. Then I'm going to start the timer now. again, time's up. So the time is over now. So let's look at the answer. So yeah, here I hope you have gotten it correctly. The correct answer is, the correct code here is 248. So yeah, I hope that if before this type of puzzle scared you or you didn't want to try, I hope by now it got clearer, and yeah, you can easily solve this type now. Yeah, maybe in one of the next videos I might go a bit more complicated. Then we can go to 4 digits cracking and so on, and we'll see. I hope you have enjoyed this video, and yeah, if you did, of course, don't forget to give me one thumbs up, and yeah, feel free to share the video with your friends and puzzle them. And also, if you are new to this channel and if you want to be notified for my next videos, then please subscribe and hit the notification bell, and then you'll be part of the family. Feel free to comment and let me know if you would like some type of questions, and if you would have some suggestions for me. Okay, that's it for now. Thank you for watching, and stay well until next time.